Perfect parenting. Getting to know yourself and others. It is often touted that it is wrong to seek to manipulate other people. Yet, at the same time, is not everything some form of influence? Surely, we wish our children to be wise, modest, honest, and moral. After all, what is the purpose of rules? Some level of control is necessary. A healthy, balanced diet would be a prime example of this. So would clean clothes and perhaps a close watch on the friendships our children form. To these ends, we need to first understand that having a positive influence begins with your ability to see yourself. To ask yourself the pertinent questions of, who am I in this scenario and what is my role? Primarily, your role as a parent is without a doubt the most important role in your children's life. Because of this, you need to be exemplary, which will probably require that you up your game. However daunting it may seem, we have a duty to our kids. Parents must model each behaviour that is sought. Children are natural mimickers and will copy and paste the habits from their environment into their own daily life. They will form a biological bond with every microbe of their vicinity and feel a certain level of comfort when they regularly encounter similar feelings and emotional states. That is very much why, when we get older, it is hard to change as these patterns have been burned into our brains. You must also be true to yourself, as children have an innate ability to see much of the world that adults are blind to. If you don't feel what you're doing is right, it will show sooner or later through frustration or outburst. Your real role is to provide a safe yet experimental world for the children to explore. You must recognize the benefits of controlled discovery and self-discovery. Often we reject or disrespect that which we have not been able to uncover on our own. Mindfulness is an overused term, and yet at the same time it is not unimportant. You need a heightened sense of awareness. You know that feeling that wakes you in the middle of the night with a sense that something is wrong? Well, that feeling is there for a reason. It's a part of your innate radar and is there to secure a safe space for yourself and your children. Also, it matters not only how you act, but also how you react. And of course, you mustn't forget to breathe. If you feel like you're getting out of your depth, carefully remove yourself from any situation where you might not exude authority with a calm approach. Know what pushes your buttons, or grates on your nerves, or causes anxiety. Everybody has something, and it is different for each person. Be not just self-aware, but aware of those around you. We are constantly under the influence of others who may be totally unaware of our present situation or dilemma. At times, we have to think not just for ourselves, but for others as well. Luckily, what goes around always comes back around, and the care, concern, and dedication that we put into our parenting will be reflected in how others perceive us and our abilities. It is worthwhile examining the relationship between how others feel about activities and how we feel. Understanding the difference can close the distance and lead to closer ties and wider appreciation. It is useful to begin with a set of questions that you can ask yourself to determine your momentary state of mind and where you truly wish to be. Without a correct vision of the present, we are rarely able to create the future that we seek. So ask yourself, am I anxious or fearful of anything at this moment? Is there a possibility that I might overreact? Are there perhaps some needs behind certain behaviors that should be addressed? Do I have all the information that I need to make the right decisions right now? Am I aware of how the needs of others relate to my own needs? As we learn to examine our own feelings, we should become better able to serve the needs of those around us. Our children can then be led by example rather than dragged by force. Thank you for listening.